He dedicated his life to saving sharks, and now the late filmmaker Rob Stewart's final documentary is ready for release.
15 years ago, I began a quest to save sharks from shark fin soup. We're killing up to 150 million sharks a year. How could this be happening?
The movie works to expose the shark finning industry and the political corruption that supports it. Rob Stewart passed away while making this film, but today we're joined by his friends and colleagues, Cahill and Julie Andersen, with more on the documentary. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Takes you back a bit, hearing his voice.
It does.
Making this film. How do you guys feel heading into the premiere of the movie?
I think it's very, very difficult for us. It's a very bittersweet moment, for sure. It's great to see it out there, but it's very hard for us to watch at the same time.
I want to talk about the decision you made, not only to finish this documentary, knowing that this was part of the last dive that Rob took, but also the decision to put his moments leading up to that dive as part of the doc.
Yeah, it was a crucial decision to move forward and make sure that this message and his mission continues. And of course, Rob would always say, what would be good for the film, and part of the interest that might happen in the world is the human capacity of what's going on here and witnessing this hero that gave his life for his beliefs and his cause.
Well, he really does give us an incredible point of view of what it's like. Those underwater images are breathtaking. Tell us about the drive behind this film, about what you're trying to expose.
So Sharkwater was about shark finning, and what Sharkwater Extinction is about is where are the rest of the sharks going? Over 150 million sharks a year are being killed, and 80 million of those we know are for shark finning, but where are the rest going? And what we do is we kind of go on an adventure with Rob where he goes undercover and discovers that most of these shark fins are being used, or shark products are being used throughout other things. Your lipstick, your deodorants, your pet food, your fertilizers. You're being fed shark too. So it's actually an amazing discovery that all of us are eating or using shark.
The incredible thing about this documentary as well is, like any big investigation, when you are going up, sometimes people would think the most dangerous part would be in the water with the sharks, but in reality, it's against the organized crime and the political corruption that you were trying to expose.
You nailed it there. I mean, some of the safest moments were when we're in the water, to be quite honest with you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You talk about the concerns for safety, both on land and in the water. How did you guys address those?
It's kind of, we flew by the seat of our pants on a lot of that. We're up against illegal fishermen, we're up against pirates, we're getting shot at, we're getting chased on beaches with machetes, and really it is the human factor that's the most dangerous. But, Rob felt it was important to put his life in danger in order to save the creature he loved, and we believe the same thing.
In the film, Going Together, the second part of the documentary takes a look at Rob's last dive. What was that process like for you guys to go? Because in editing a film, you are looking at that footage and reliving it over and over again.
Yeah, it's been extremely challenging to relive that day. I mean, that was the worst day of my entire life, and to continually look at that and to go through the process again and again has been extremely excruciating, to be honest with you.
What are you both most proud of about this documentary, and what do you think Rob would be most proud of?
I think, personally, I'm most proud that we made it to the finish line and that we're able to carry his message forward. And as mentioned previously, he's such an inspiring human being, and for the message to continue to get out there and inspire more people and young folks and to get other people involved in the cause, I don't think he could be any prouder than that.
I think Rob's legacy lives on in all of us. He's not gone, and he's absolutely not forgotten, and this movie is going to make a huge difference, not just for sharks, but for the oceans and for us.
Well, I thank you both for being here today. Talk to the country about it. Sharkwater Extinction is going to screen at the Toronto International Film Festival. It will open in theaters on October the 5th.